All right, let's go. I'm doing this on TikTok. I'm also doing it on YouTube. So we're going to do a little TA. We're going to do a little crypto TA, a little market TA. Markets look like have recovered. At least the NASDAQ has. S&P is about to recover. We still have not made it above the $4,500 level or that 4,500 level in the S&P. The Dow still down about half a point. It's down 250. So, and the NASDAQ really needs to rebound here. Looking at SPY, just real quick, I'm sure we'll get a lot of questions on this. It is at 438. The point there is that it needs to be above the 430 mark. If we're looking at QQQ, just real quick, it needs to be above, and I've done a lot, it needs to be above that 355 mark, and it is at 346. So we are down. So the puts are absolutely printing today, or they were for a certain amount. What is working today, let's look at that really quick. And to me, the megas. The megas were still working today. You got Google, Amazon, Tesla. Crypto is right there. Crypto really hasn't. The alts have kind of fallen, but if you look at what Bitcoin's done, Bitcoin's it's even on the day, actually kind of up. So is Ethereum. Now Ethereum needs it's at 2877. It needs to really retain that 2900 level. Clearly in Bitcoin, we need to retain that 41. We're at 42.1 now. 42,100 right now. We need to maintain that 41,000, and that's incredibly bullish, especially when the market did what it did, tanked, and you got Bitcoin holding on, as well as Ethereum, BNB, and a couple of the stronger ones like Solana, Terra, and AVAX as well. So those are ones that you definitely want to keep in your bag and probably keep adding to as well. So key level in QQQ is at 355. The SPY, guys, load it up here. I will take I'll take your stocks or crypto, and we'll do some TA. Things have not really changed that much from when we did it on Friday. So, but just to let you know, in SPY, that level again is about 430. 430 is the level in SPY, QQQ, in the S&P. 4,500 is the level. Clearly, we're below that now. We're at 43.91. We're not too far above it. In fact, we almost got. I thought we once we went green, I thought that we might reattain that level today. That was not the case. Roblox, it is. I have not, guys. Look, I'll be real honest with you. My wife left for Vegas today. Kind of strange to say that my wife left for Vegas show today, and so I went to the gym. I had to take my kid. I had to do all this stuff. So I really had to look at stocks. All right, so here we go. RBLX, Roblox, like what's going on. There is some insider selling though, so watch out there. You're at 68.55 right now as we speak, and the level that I've got that you've got to reattain, which it's been there, it just needs some follow through. Follow through is you get the candle above it, finishes the day there, and the two other green daily candles, not seeing that yet. The level that I've got is 70.50. 70.50. It needs to go through that, which it has like literally the past 4 days, right? Even today. And then boom, it needs to follow through, and it's not doing that. So that's your key level. I do like the relative strength at 44, and has been moving up since it based out in what day was that? January 28th. It based out. So that's Roblox for you. Car about to explode. Let's see what's up. So does it have? I hadn't even looked at what has earnings today. Car is up right now, so something's going on. What's keeping you down right now? It's sitting right on the 50-day is providing that resistance for you. You're at 198 there. I can dig it there. I think once you get past that, I'd really like to see it go to 224, but I think you can nibble there. 224 would be the level, or let's call it 225, 225-ish. I think you can nibble where you're at. It needs to go through 200 though to break that 50-day. 225 you can get real long, and then where I get real long, obviously you're gonna know this one, 312. 312-ish is the level for CAR. We're going to see what it's going to do. Now, again, it's already up 9, so it's showing some great relative strength today versus the market, which is looks like it's fighting its way back. So, what's up, Matt? I'm playing Roblox earnings. Do you think about the play? I don't. Again, I haven't really looked at it. As far as what's going to look, it's up 2.5% today. I would bet that it look. I like it at the 70-ish level. It's got it, but it's got to follow through. It's got to have 2 daily green candles past that, right? Really, the rule of thumb is 4 daily candles, but there's some volume involved, and it's a big thing, right? But 2 daily green candles, and you'll be good. But I think that's a very good play. It's showing some relative strength today, right now. I don't like the insider selling though. Now they could have sold. That's a 90-day deal, so they could have sold back in December, right, when it was at like 120. It's at 68 right now. Remember though, this was a $140 stock, so it's down 50%. Again, 50% of the NASDAQ is down 50%. Right, so that's a big deal, right? So I understand that. So if your NASDAQ stock is not down 50%, you're in the right stock. So there you go. I don't think it's a bad play at all. What do you think about stochastic? Let's look at it. Stochastic. Is that stochastic? I like the FTX that is about to be trading stocks. I'm spelling it wrong. Astic. No, I don't see that one. Is that? Let me try one more thing here. Stochastic. I don't see it, brother. Sorry, man. I'm not sure what that is. Is that? Oh, I bet that's a. Is that what I think it is? Let me pull this over. Hang on, let me try one more time. I am not seeing it right here. No, not seeing it, man. Which I could tell you, I could find it, but I can't. So, Nvidia, I think you stay long. I mean, if you're playing a long game, clearly you're going to have Nvidia, AMD, Intel. Which, by the way, Intel is now saying they have a Bitcoin or a crypto mining chip that's 100 times faster than what Antminer has, right? So, all right, NVDA. Here we go. Yeah, dude, stay long. I think it's at 2441. I think the jump off point's probably 230. You're a long way from that. I would like to see it get above. It's not that far off from this 273, 274-ish. Once it gets there, I think you could smash that bad boy. I really do. So appreciate it, man. Palantir it is. PLLTR. Let's go. So it's showing some strength now. It's based out. What date it based out? 28. It's trying. So the level of interest that I'm looking at that I want, if I'm being honest with you, you're not going to like this. I like it above 18. It's got to breach the 818. Show me some follow through, and I'll get behind it, right? But again, the 200-day is pointing down. That is never a good sign in any stock when the 200 days coming down, guys. That's very, very bearish for a stock. I would say it's a Kathy Wood special as well, and I'm a fan of hers. She made a wrong call on the crude, for sure, especially in 5 years. But even if she is looking 5 years out, $12 crude is not going to happen anytime. It's not going to happen in the next 30 years. So, all right. What else is going on? Not a ticker indicator. I don't use it. Man, appreciate the feedback. Appreciate you, man. Really do. Appreciate you guys being here. Yeah, Matt, I don't use that indicator, right? There's very few indicators that I use. I used to use VWAP a lot. Don't even use it anymore, right? I mean, to me, it's about resistance and support, and that's really all you really need. Now, you do need relative strength. You need some momentum, right? I still have yet to come across a an indicator that is telling me exactly when to trade, right? But I never used a stochastic. In fact, if I did, that's way back in my past. Cool, man. Are you my dad's belt? Cause you hitting different. Good, man. Yeah, look, man. So here, man, we're not about buying the dip, right? Look, you can buy. Look, if the price is here and the stock goes down here, I'm all about buying the dip. If there's some resistance down, or sorry, some support down here, there's not. Sometimes in these stocks like Palantir, there's some trend lines. If you break those, So again, we buy high, we sell higher. I've got to see some relative strength. Buy the breakout, boom, with the price target. That's how we're trading. That's how we're making money. You can't just think things just keep going up, because clearly that's not happening now, right? Last 5 years, absolutely. So I come and look at that. So I had the market. I thought the market would be green today, slightly. I didn't think. In fact, I've got a Telegram channel that I said that I don't really promote it, but I do have that. I said it in there. I thought it would be green slightly today, and then it started off really. What was funny was pre-market. So pre-market, we're down big, right? Crude's way up. We're down big, and then I'm not sure what the catalyst was, but we bounced all the way back. Futures looking green, and then we had Bullard from the Fed say what he did on CNBC, and the market went straight down. And then all of a sudden, we started off green. So explain that to me. So if you're trading that, that's a good trade. Let me go back to here really quick. ProFash, what did they think about 100 well at 1479? Looking, say any option strategy? Yeah. So the options I'm playing now was financials XLF. It did well Thursday to Friday. I should have gotten out because today I got slaughtered on that. But my energy call, CVX, USL, USO, printing. So, but I've been in CVX. I've already sold 3. I'm on my 4th call. Now these are calls, right? So sold those. As crude broke 72, I've been in, right? And then especially 76, right? I've been in. Today we're at what, 90? What is crude right now? Crude is sitting at 94, right? This is highest it's been in 7 years. Why aren't you playing that, right? And we got, Biden's just I swear to God, I think the man wants Ukraine to invade. So, Russia to invade Ukraine. Netish. This man can trade the market sentiment. Can't trade market sentiment. You get to keep up cash. Yeah, I would keep. I keep quite a bit of cash in the bank. I'm not trading. Now I'm doing calls with what sectors are working, but I'm not trading now. It's not a good trade. One I don't have time. I can't every little tick I can't watch it. I've got too much going on, blah blah. I did get into a new crypto play. I put like $300 in this. It was what was it? Here I can tell you what it was just really quick. It was Libero Financial. So it's probably a rug pull. It'll take me about 10 days to get my cash out. Then if it is, we'll find out. But it's called Libero Financials. It's an auto staking crypto. So one that's worked out for me that does the same thing, and clearly this is a competitor to that, is Titano. Titano been printing money for me for a whole month and a half. I mean, big. Like I put like 500. I'm up. I was up 17. It lost a big price. Something got hacked. They weren't hacked, but somebody holding a lot of Titano was like a big whale, and it sold off. So it went from like 16 down to like 4. And it quickly recovered back to 12 cents. So, but again, I'm still up in that like 12x. So it's incredible. Again, I still think it's a rug pull, not financial advice. None of this is. This is for entertainment purposes only. right? Especially with when you're doing Libero Financial and Titano, right? So I understand that, right? Titano and Libero are kind of like Olympus Dow, but it's auto staking. You don't have to go through all the rigmarole. You know what I mean? Just to get into it. Stocks did drop like crazy. There were it's all based on right now from what Bloomberg is telling me in the background. It was all based on the what a Ukrainian official said versus what the U.S. is saying versus what Russia's saying, right? So clearly the way that I think that the U.S. wants to play this, and this is per Bloomberg, it's not actually me, is that they're trying to give Putin a way out to save face, right? Because he's clearly wanting something that he knows now he's not going to get. So how does the U.S. Again, this is geopolitical stuff, right? How does the U.S. say, all right, man, great, you're not going to invade, but how are we going to get you out, right? With you saving face, because Putin is all about, he's all about how things are look, and if he looks weak, right? Keep some cash on the side. Tesla, I am not bearish on Tesla at all. I think Tesla, I'm not going to say it's a to the grave stock like an Apple or a Microsoft. Tesla's it's actually looking decently strong. It needs to reattain the 900-ish level, and then I get real strong at 1150, I think it is. Let's call it 1100. So 900, I think you can start to, and it's been bouncing off that literally for 2 weeks, right? It's just not having follow through. This is literally through the end of January into February now, right? Which is like going on 3 weeks. It's literally bouncing on the 900 day up. It will defeat it and then it'll go back under. So boom, boom. So it's right there. So that's exactly. So a lot of institutional traders love that because it's just going up and down, boom. So it's got to go through 900. I want to see two solid green candles above that, about 1,000-ish. It's going to hit the 50 day. It will bounce off of that. The 20 day, it's sitting at 914. I don't think it's bounced off that before. Probably bounce off that again. So watch that level as well. But 900 is what it's got to attain, and it's got to have the follow through on Tesla. There you go. TTD. I didn't even know they were going to have earnings. The trade desk. It is. I looked at this stock in a while. So I've got this stock. It's at 78 right now. I've got it at 70. 70, I'd be nibbling here. I think it does need to get above. If I'm going to be honest with you, if I'm going to really go long in this, it's got to get above that 87 mark. You're at 78. You're not too far away from it. Now that was in the mid-January. It was there last time, so it's slowly climbing up. It had a bad day on Friday, but today's pretty decent day for it. 70, I think you can nibble here. Definitely a freaking hold for sure. But 87 is the level that I go long. I think you can kind of smash that bad boy, right? I really do. That's TTD. What is the reason you use RSI? Relative strength. Like, I like things that are doing this. Things that are doing this, okay, that's stressful. Why would I stress myself out? I learned a long time ago, I like things doing this, right? All-time highs beget all-time highs. Once I learned that if a stock is within 5% of its all-time high, it's probably going to another all-time high. Now, again, there are catalysts that cause this. Look at crude right now. Why is CVX, MRO, DVN? Why is EOP? Why are they printing, right? Those are all energy stocks, right? They're all doing this. It's clean, right? So I like to not stress myself out, right? At some point, they'll start doing this, and I'll get out. But I'll have made money in those. Now, I'm not trading those stocks individually. What I am doing is I'm doing calls on them, simple calls. Just hey, and actually, I did in the money calls with USL. Boom, printing today. So I think I'm up like 17%. No. It's like 7%. It might have gone to 13 before it pulled back on the same day. So, but relative strength. So if something's going up like this, there's a reason things say, oh, well, it's overbought. Yeah, because it's a damn good stock. It keeps doing this, right? CVX been doing that since what, June? So, that's just the way I like. I don't like to stress much. Plus, I don't have time, right? I swing trade some, right? It's been a couple of weeks, but my point is, right? I don't day trade, right? If you're day trading, you need the indicators. I don't need that. I like relative strength though, because it shows me what's doing this comparatively to the market, right? I use the 14-day because I use daily candles. So pretty simple. The way that I work stuff, I like to keep things simple. Keep it simple. Stupid is always worked for me, and it always will be. Stock dropped crazy. Yeah. Stocks did. What I did see today though, but they recovered. That's a very bullish sign. Is when stocks drop that fast within what, 1 hour. It went. The Dow went from even to what, down like 400 points. I mean, it was crazy, right? But it's recovered. It's about, I'm not gonna say it's gonna go even before the close, but it's getting there. So here's the funny part. Like the insider calls that I make on a daily basis, I didn't make one over the weekend because there weren't any. But the one that I was gonna do, it's one that the guy just keeps buying and buying. His name's Dustin Markowitz, ASAN. Look at that. It's up 13%. I almost said, you know what? It's one of the few insider buys from Friday, which is a very bad day. And I'm like, why would it, and he made a $72 million buy. And I'm like, you know what? I just can't, because he just keeps buying. So he's kind of a DCA guy. But he bought that set. I mean, that's a big buy when you're at the bottom, right? And up 13% today. Very, very missed call. So, have you seen Netflix versus Google? No, I haven't. I don't know anything about it. Now, I know they're going to compete, right? So Netflix. What are we looking at? Netflix. Netflix is just so far down, man. It's really got to get. Netflix is $3.99 a day. It actually the wick, the upper wick bounced off the upper lower trend line. It's got to get to 457, and at that point it'll fill that gap pretty quickly to about 490 ish. So that's Netflix. Google, I don't think like Google to me is, for now. I mean, it's a to the grave stock. I mean, they've got dials that they can turn to increase revenue, to increase net. I mean, anything they want to do. What do you jump out at Google? 2,500-ish, right? But it's at 2707. It's bouncing off the 200-day right now. It's literally on its 200-day. The bull bear pivot of the 200-day is huge, guys. And so once it gets past that, I think you could. There's a case to be made that you can kind of go long right here. 2705. It did attain the 2650 ish level, which is very good. But I'd really like it to see above 2930 ish. 2930 ish. That's when I start banging it out. It's not too far from it. It was literally just there a week ago. So there you go. But I have no idea about the feud going on. I'm sure it's over like streaming rights or whatever. Or I mean, they compete, right? Yeah, that's an interesting because Google, I mean, literally owns the internet, right? I mean, they index the internet. Netflix needs them. You would think, maybe not though. We'll see. Do you watch? I don't watch penny stocks, but I will do it. Some TA on a penny stock if you want to know what's up with that. That's a way of making you listen to the MSM. Yeah, I will say this. I don't really listen to CNBC. I think there's that's a lot more for entertainment. It's a big clown show. It just really is. Bloomberg, even politically, I think they're pretty much down the center. So that's what I like. So if you don't have a Bloomberg terminal, and who does? They're like $100,000 now. Then the next best thing is to watch Bloomberg TV, right? If you're trading, you definitely need that on. CNBC does have on good guests, I'll give them that. But again, they're commentators, Kramer, they're just clown shows, seriously. So like that Carl Quintana. I do like Thomas Lee, Tom Lee when he comes on there. He's with the I believe it's FS Insight is his company's name. So there you go. That's right. Buy high, buy high, sell low. That's what we're doing today, apparently, or at least we were. So that's funny. Bloomberg terminals are expensive. Yeah. So again, nobody's going to have a Bloomberg. If you have a Bloomberg on here, you're probably not listening to me. I can promise you that, right? You're a very, very experienced trader, and you probably work for a Wall Street firm. Where do you find news for stock? Bloomberg. It's just like not the website. I actually watch it, right? So it's in the background. I can hear it. So if an interesting guest is on, 22V Research, one of the best research firms in the really the world. It was number one last year. It's called 22V Research. That guy was just on, and he was talking about would you sell stocks. He was more talking about what the chaos trade might be, right? So, but he is staying long megas, particularly Apple. Again, a lot of these guys talk their book. So, is he doing what he says? You never really know. That guy seemed very level-headed about the geopolitical risk that we face right now. Again, nobody really knows until they actually invade. But are they going to invade? I don't know. I really think that that he's wanting something, but he certainly doesn't want war. I mean, he certainly doesn't want to be cut off from the SWIFT system. Like, I mean, your people would absolutely starve. There'd be complete anarchy in the streets. You cannot do that. Look at Canada. A couple truckers have caught the whole country's kind of shut or was shut down until like Sunday. It's like a couple truckers, right? So you do not want that. All right. What else is up, guys? Just got my full setup in the H&T. Nice. What are we like? H&T is one of the top 5 in infrastructure crypto plays, right? So I love that. So there's a big barrier of entry there. I don't know I'd love to know what you spent, because I've heard you're going to spend like $2,000 to $3,000 on each miner, the node, the antenna. H&T as far as the price right now, let's see here. It's just down 2% today is all for the year. Yeah, I mean, I think you stay. Well, it's right below where I'd stay long at. It's definitely a hold. You might can nibble here, but I'd really like it to be above 26. It's at 25 right now, so it's understand that if it does defeat that. It's got support underneath it, but the big support that it's got is right at 19.5. So, but H&T, I think that's a very, very good one. The key to H&T though now is to you be like the only one in your neighborhood. That's the key, right? And you need a big antenna. Some of those antennas I've heard can go like a third of a mile. So that's pretty big, right? So if you can get that, the more you can mine on a daily basis. Kind of what I've heard is $8 to $15 a day. So it's pretty cool. And then I think the miners cost you about $600 to $800. It just depends on the supply and demand of the H&T. So very, very good for you, man. Love it. Yeah, crypto is by far my greatest love now. One, because I got in 2012, and so it's just I was in about this much, and it grew to this much, right? I was in this much, it grew to this much. So it's like almost most of my net worth. Well, no, it is most of my net worth now. All right, what else is up? Just got a full. Yeah, are you short? I don't really short a lot. it just I think I've got a I mean I could, but no, I hadn't shorted the stock in 6 months. So I just look at what's working and I keep up with that, right? So it was financials until Friday. I'm about to even on those calls, but the energy calls, print, take it off, baby. They just announced that they will start. Okay, cool, very cool. Just don't trust this. Yeah, don't trust me. Again, entertainment purposes only. This is not financial advice. Very short halt here on sides. Very high on top. Nice. How do you know about upcoming what? Fed meeting and catalyst. So what I understand is they had an emergency meeting today. It was not going to be made public. Clearly things leak out, right? I did not hear that on Bloomberg, that something's leaked out yet. I'm sure it will at some point. The next the next CPI print, and fact check me on this, I believe is March 10th or March 13th. And then I think the Fed meets on the 13th or the 16th officially, right? And then that's when they raise rates. What's going on too in the markets, guys, is look, so at first they were just going to do like 5 raises this year. Now they've gone to 7. The probability of 7 raises of the interest rate has now hit 100%. So now we know at least there'll be 7. Now they're calling for there could be 8 or 9. I don't know. I'm just saying that the probability is at 100% of 7. The big thing that's happening right now, and that's why the 10-year and the 2 really are not really spiking, but they are seeming to tick up, is because the first raise, they're thinking could be a 50 bip raise. That's never been done in the history of the U.S. It's always been 25 bips, 25 bips, 25 bips. But to get to the 1.75, they need a 50 bit raise, and they think it's going to be the first one. And so that will be a very, very black day, dark day in the markets. Whether you're in crypto or you're in stocks, that's just what's going to happen, right? So that's around March 10th, March 13th. I really might want to stay out of the markets those couple of days. Again, whenever that print comes out, that'll be one. But then what the Fed does, whether that's on the March 13th or March 16th, I can't recall right off the top of my head. There you go. How do I know the Fed? Oh, just well, they have set meetings that are throughout the year, right? It's I want to say it's it used to be every month, but now I think they've gone to every other month. But I could be wrong about that because they can have meetings as much as they want, and they have a PR staff now, and now it's politicized too, which it used not to be like 5, 6, 7 years ago, right? Now I don't know how independent they really operate. I will tell you this: I do think the inflation, I do think I'm not team transitory, but I do think the supply chain will ease that. I absolutely do think that. Will it ease it much? No. Will it ease it some? Yes. Fed's got to do something, and that's what these growth stocks don't like, right? No reason to short. If you do it right, no reason to short. Right. That's why I don't short, right? I like things going up, right? Things going down, I just got to think way too much. Too much time. But where do you look to see the upcoming events? Oh, you can just Google that. It's the FOMO-C. Just Google like FOMO-C meetings, FOMO-C interest rate high, whatever. Right? That's what I would say. So seems to be hitting favorite phrase. What? Well, I'm sorry I'm not up to your standard, brother. Hating on me, huh? Thanks for the rose. Appreciate it, guys. Shorts be the favorite phrase. More American excitement. Save time. Watch something else. Bro, really? Why are you going there? I mean, seriously. That's crazy, man. All right. appreciate your bring the hate. It's been a long time since I've actually gotten hate. All right, really quick. Here we go. FOMO-C, yeah. that's what they call it. Federal Open Market Committee. That's it. Thank you very much. Oops, how to start Digi. I want to get into digital currency. What you recommend? I'd recommend top 10 coins, right? If you look at the top 10 coins back in 2017, a lot of those have changed, right? You still got your Bitcoin and Ethereum. You've still got XRPs there, but a lot has changed. BNB was not there. I will give you some that I do like right now. I like. We can go through it. It's real clear today, right? I like Solana. Solana's got a lot of backing. So besides Bitcoin, Ethereum, you just got to get off zero and start investing. Again, not financial advice, just what I did, right? But I took a chance. I like Solana, AVAX, Polkadot's like the probably top 5 coin of crypto hedge funds. I like Matic. I used to like Link a lot, and I hold a shit ton of Link. And it's if it gets past 25, 30, I'll probably dump it. What else do I like? I did like Crow, but I got their card. It is not a true credit card. It's a prepaid freaking card. Clearly, I did not read the small phrases. I do like H&T. But as far as what's performing now, Mana's performing well. Sand is doing well, of course, with the multiverse, metaverse, whatever you want to call it. Cosmos is fairly strong right now. Doge and Shiba, look, I just put cash into those. And Doge, I got in 2016, 2017-ish, and it was like $300 and turned into 5 figures. Again, 4 years later. The wallet, I can tell you what the wallet is. Coinomi. Now you tell me if you had the Coinomi wallet, because I can promise you don't. It was still there though. Somebody's got it. Are you in Scale House? Total loss. Thank you, sir. Rock on to you, sir. Shout out. Is that Platini? Love it. What else are we doing today? Let me see what else you guys got. Did I miss a stock up here? If I miss your stock, put it at the bottom because I'd love to do some TA right now. Or on crypto. I am bullish on Luna too. Luna you can stake. So I've been getting into more nodes. So if you can do hashtag node life on Twitter, I'm in Strong right now. Strong. I'm in, gosh, what am I in? Titano. I'm in, there's so many that I'm in. I just did a Thor. I just got a Thor node, but most of these take 100 days to get your cash back. And once I do, I'm out. Like, just let it ride at that point, right? So that's passive income plays. I'm going to tell you, probably 50% of those, if not more, are rug pulls. So get your money out, let it ride when you think that's, and you really need to watch the price. Like right now, you can get Strong for pretty good. I got my second Strong node last week, right? So I feel really good about that price, but it's down today. It's like it was like 3, or was it 404, something like that. What is Strong right now? Strong was, but anyway, I look for passive income plays. So just do a hashtag node life. You'll see a lot of guys. Yeah, it's at 380 right now. I get it at 450, 440 something, but 447 I think is what I actually got in at. That's a Strong, the Thor. What else am I holding right now? But I just love the master nodes, right? You can really do well in the master. It's a big risk though, right? So right now looks rare. I believe you could stake looks right now for 1,100%. Again, I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just telling you that's what it's paying out. Axie's paying 78%. It's not bad if you're just going to hold. Also, Osmosis just came on. It's 58%. But all those have very good volume. So why not? Olympus Dow, it's still there. I got mine out. So I think I might have a few OHM still there. I need to check that tonight. We'll see. All right. What else is up? What we got here? What do we got? Oops. How is to start up? Love the if you want to get into digital currency, did that one. Are you? Yes, I'm probably in a lot of scam coins. Let's just say that. Appreciate it, man. Awesome. Thanks for the follow in video, which we did, but I'll do it again. I'm long. I'm long the ETF. Was it SOX? So I think you could be long NVIDIA above 230. 230-ish. You can be long at 243 right now. Just on Thursday, it reached 269. So it really needs to get above that 275 level and then bang it all day. Bangers at that point. XYO, QSP, and XYO. We'll do it. Let me get to the correct screen. XYO. I haven't seen this in a while. So it's at 2 cents. It's not down much today, actually. It's recovered some. How old is this stock or this crypto? So February of last year. Okay, so it is. So understand at 20 cents. If it breaks under 20 cents, it's probably going to 13 cents. So understand that. That's the XYO where I'd like to see it get above. It's fairly, it really needs to get above that 0.035-ish. You get above that, bangers. Because again, I don't know anything about it. I'm not telling you to do anything with that because I know nothing about a lot of these cryptos or the stock. But my point is that is what the chart tells me. You want QSP as well? I don't know QSP very well either, but Quantstamp, yeah, part of this. Today looks damn good. What's it up? 26%. Congratulations. That's awesome, man. I think it's a hold here for sure. If not buying it, it's got good relative strength. It looks like it just pumped. On the first, the second. It pumped on the second, and yeah, I think it gets back up to that. What's it at today? 0.07. I think it gets to 9 cents. I think you can start pounding that bad boy. I mean, literally smashing it. So, and it's not too far where it was just there, freaking 12 days ago. But I kind of like it here too. It's got good resistance where it's at. It's got good support too. So the resistance where it's at right now is at 0.073, and it's at 0.0073 now. So there you go. It went straight. You'll be very surprised of how stocks and crypto go directly to their resistance. And some of my hedge fund clients call it. Yeah. So just did it in video. We'll do it one more time. Above 230, I like it. I think it's a hold at that point. You're at 243 right now. It's got some overhead supply. It's got to chew through here. Where I'd like to see it at 275. And then we can start smashing it. Big bangers at that point. What we got? What is bangers? It means go long, baby. Long. It's like smashing it. Ripping. It's ripping at that point, right? So if we're talking about relative strength, it's ripping at that point. So you just want to make sweet love to it. You know what I mean? So it'll be 350 by year end. Which one is that? Which one are you talking about? I'm not sure. Talking about NVIDIA 350? Oh yeah. Well, they talked at 345 46. I think once their numbers start to come back with their chip shortage and things of that sort. So, and if there, I mean, there's talk of China invading Taiwan. If Taiwan semiconductor goes offline, NVIDIA, Intel, AMD, they can charge anything they want for these things. It's crazy. So I've got a buddy that 3D prints chips, and he even has customers, right? Now he can't do what these guys do, but for the like small electronics, yeah, he has customers. So that he prints his own, he 3D prints his own chips. Nuts, but it is what it is. Yeah, I totally agree with you. I do. All right, what else is up? I don't even know what. So on Thursday, I went 2 hours and 15 minutes. I usually put this back up on YouTube as well. So thanks for joining. What else we got going on? All right, hang on. AID. Oh, really? Tom Brady. Oh, Tom Brady. What's up, Doctor? What's up, DR? What about, all right, SNDL it is. If you got a stock, call it out now. Loved it on Friday, not so much today, but I do like it where it's going though. And I'll tell you, if you can get back to that, if you can get back to where it was on Friday, I like it. I like it above that trend. There's a trend line there, but there's, I think a lot of it's 60. I mean, if I'm being like, I think you can start to nibble. You can even do it here, but like 68 for sure. Now there's a trend line that you'll be above at that point, but the 200 days coming in right at that 73 level, that 73 cents, right? So 73ish, that 200 day, which is coming down, right? Bad sign, but I get it. I'm trying to help you out here. I think you can get long. It's 73, and then where you get real long is at 80 cents. It's really about 79, but 80 cents. That's not the worst stock right now, by the way. So just let you know, relative strengths at 50. Well, it's above 50. It's fallen now, but really like what that stock's done in the past. Really month, you know. So congrats on Friday. Today it's down 7, but hopefully it'll be like a year like 2020 for the pot stocks. We'll see. Cool. Quant. Oh yeah. So I know you. There's a lot of TikTokers that love the quant. I can't say one or the other. I will tell you that I don't hold quant. So I got nothing against it. It's just I don't hold quant because it just keeps going down. Lord, now it did a dip and it's back up, but now it's back down again. So I think all right. So if you want to know where you jump out at, I'm gonna try to get this right on it. So at 96, this is quant. You're at 120. 96 is your support. Okay, you're at 120 now. Where would I like to see so you can start to add? It's fairly clear. It's going to be around 178. I know that sounds a long way off. It's not. It was literally there. What day was that? Like a month ago. It was literally there. So 178 again. You want to buy high, sell higher, right? You want to see that relative strength come into play. But I will tell you, if you look at the overall stock, crypto, the quant, from August, it's just gone down, right? It's just gone, the relative strength shot. It's just gone down, like lower lows, lower highs, right? It's not really what you want to see in quant. Now, are there a lot of cryptos like that? Absolutely, right? But Bitcoin, Ethereum, again, Ethereum needs to clear. So if you guys want this very quickly, Bitcoin at 41K, it's got to hold that. It's at 42.2. Right? So we're good there. Ethereum needs to hold 2,900. It's at 2,894. It's not holding up as good as we thought it was. It looks like Bitcoin's actually getting hit right now. So those are the two levels of interest that we have to hold. As far as Bitcoin goes, it looks like there's a level of as far as resistance is at 44.5. Right, so we need to punch through it, and then really where you get long, all crypto is Bitcoin's at 53. That's the level. Now, Ethereum's got a lot to make up. Ethereum needs 2,900. It needs 3,200. And then it needs, let me get this right, 36, 39. And then psychologically, it needs 4,000. Just like psychologically, it really needs 3,000. But 32, 3,600 is really a key level for Ethereum. At that point, crypto's probably rocking. Really, really is. So there you go. Appreciate it. You wanted Solana? Solana, I just think that it's got so much money behind it. Big investors. It pumped up too, but it pumped up in October. 254. It's just gone down since then. So where's it at now? So jump out at 80. It's at 94. You're still above that. Where would I get long in this? So I think I've done this before. Yeah, 137-ish. Let's just call it 136. That's where I get long. That's where I want it to be, right? Solana's got to be above that 135, 136 for me to get back interested in it, right? It just keeps going down though, right? And lower lows, lower highs. It's not good. If I'm being honest with you, it really needs. I mean, as long as it stays above that 57, then that's the get the F out level at 57. So just so you know, that's Solana. Shiba, yeah, Shiba. I believe in TA. Because I just see how stocks just go to it. Shiba is just something, and Doge for a while. I mean, there's just like you guys are gonna know more about it than me because you're in the Discords and you're in the subreddits and stuff like that, right? I'm just looking at the purely numbers, momentum. I'm in the trends business, right? That's what I do, right? And so, and I try not to get married to a stock, right? We just date. So where you want to be in Shiba is at 0.00035. You're at 2.9 right now. You're not too far away. It is making a comeback, which you love to see. I think you could probably nibble here. Again, not financial advice, but I bought some like a week ago. Wasn't a lot, but I did buy some. And again, it's an asymmetric play. It's either going to the moon or it's going to zero. Again, I did the same thing with Doge 4 years ago. Took it 4 years, It was $300, and I just thought I was throwing it away. I had a buddy, which now like his is worth like $6 million. It's crazy. No, his Doge worth $2 million. He's got Bitcoin SV that's worth $6 million because he believes Craig Wright. It's funny as hell. All right, SNDA. What's up with that? Let's do it. SNDA. Senior living, yeah, I like where it's going. I do. You broke the lower trend line. It looks like it kind of squeezed, is what took place, and it's gonna. So when a stock's coming together like this, it's typically going to break up or down depending on the recent trend line. So go back 3-4 months. So it's trending slightly up, and it's coming into a wedge formation. It's typically going to break whatever the underlying trend is. The underlying trend. And the underlying trend of this one from really mid-December has been up. So it broke up. What I'd like to see, I think you could probably nibble, but it's clear where you get long. 35, it's at 31.2, 35, 70-ish. Let's call it 36. That's where I'd get real long. I think you could start smashing there because once it gets to, I'm not kidding, at 38, you can go real long. I mean, bangers all day. So there you go. DRLF. What's up? DRLF. I don't even know what that stock is. It's probably DRLF. Is that here, let me go to my trading view. DRLF. I don't have that, man. Did you type that in wrong? Because I don't have that one. SNDA, AR, BKD. Brookdale, love the senior livings. I mean, it's not the worst stock based out in December, but it's headed back up. Clearly, you can hold what actually was the support today was that 50-day. So congratulations to you. You really need it. I mean, it hit it on last Thursday and Friday. It hit major resistance, and that's at that 560-ish. If I'm being real with you, I'd like to. That is some major. I think you can probably nibble above that 560. If I'm being real honest with you, I would really like to see it above the 650. Well, you get the 200-day there. Yeah, 650 is I think where you can get long. But let's just get past where we are now, right at that 5. I mean, it's clear, right there, 560-ish. Get that. You're at 540. Let's see some follow through the two green daily candles past that. Bam, let's go. So what else is up? Personal. Yeah, I do a lot of personal finance. I'm more into passive income now. So I've got, there's some bags that I've had in crypto, and so now I've just got to put that to work. And that's kind of how I got into Node Life. I got into Node Life about 3 months ago, but I had to read a lot. And again, most of those are scams. So I get in, I take my initial investment out, and then as it continues to go up, I recycle out as much as I possibly can every week, right? And so that's how I play that, so I don't F it up. All right, you bought Shiba. Now kiss it goodbye. Yeah. Could be. Again, it's an asymmetric trade. It's going to the moon or it is going to zero. And I totally understand that. Again, not financial advice. Just how I play Shiba. It's how I'm going to play Cat Girl. That's how I'm playing Hero. That's how I'm playing Doge still. What else did I buy? So, yeah. So, I mean, why not? Throw a couple of $100 at those and just see what they do. But you got to let them work. Again, Doge took 4 years. Helped along by Mr. Musk, but worked out well. SV is the real Bitcoin. No, I'm not saying that. Again, here's my mindset. Look, I'm not trying to be right. People like maxis, Bitcoin maxis, Ethereum maxis, BSV maxis, they're trying to be right. I'm not trying to be right. I don't care, right? I love it when Bitcoin and Ethereum are up because I've got nice little chunks of those. Point is, I like things doing this, right? So if you think, if Shiba were doing this, I'd be all into Shiba. Telling you, jump in with me because it's going up, right? What's going up right now? Energy. I got 4 different calls on it right now. I had 8. So cashed out on the way up. No, I'm not saying, look, I don't believe Craig Wright. I don't even like Craig Wright. But I'm not trying to be correct. I'm not trying to be right. There's 100,000 ways to make money in this world, and there's probably 10,000 ways to make money in the market. So my point to you is that don't be the guy trying to be right. If Bitcoin SV were doing this, I'm jumping in it, but it's not, right? It's not. I don't think it ever will. CFDI, what's up? CFDI it is, and it's an acquisition corp. So this is going to be much like this is going to be very catalyst driven. You're going to know more about this. Clearly, it's on the uptick. If I'm just going off what I see here, and there's not a lot of data, so when it's just right now it's just what I'm not even sure what they're trying to acquire here. As long as it's above 13.22, 13.20, let's just say that, I think you're good. So it's at 14.54 right now. So again, I know nothing about it. It doesn't have a lot of data. There's not a big chart there. So I'm just going off what I see, right? That is there, and that's not a lot. I really shouldn't say much, but if I were playing it from a technical perspective, above that levels where I'd probably stay long. DRL. Didn't you just give me that one? I can't find it. DRLF. I'll find it one more time. DRLF. It's not even coming up on TradingView. And I'm looking at that right. DRLF. Appreciate the follows, guys. Is that TradeSync ever there? I don't use TradeSync. I do use TradingView. Super Trends sometimes right and sometimes it's not. You know, it's just there's a lot you can use. I do use Fibonacci extensions though for price targets and for retracements. So that gives me a good level of interest, especially in crypto, because I mean it works. You know, clearly it was made for stocks, but it does the same in crypto. Appreciate it. Because we're here to be right, we have to make money. Well, no. What I'm saying about being right is that, look, when you're so in a foxhole and you're entrenched in a position, like, oh, I'm going to stay in growth stocks. Oh, I like ARK, right? Or Tesla, right? I love Tesla, right? But the problem is that if Tesla drops below 900, I'm getting out of Tesla. Fact, right? If it goes above 900 for a couple of days, I'll jump back in, right? But I mean, I'm not trying to be right. I'm trying to trade. I am trying to make money. There's a difference, right? In trying to be right with my friend that just swears and he holds $6 million of Bitcoin SV. I wouldn't hold that probably to save my life unless it was going like this, right? I'm not trying to be right. I'm trying to make money. Big difference. All right. What else? Drill? What's up with Drill? Yeah, I bet Drill's doing well. If I think it. Did Drill ever come up for me? Let me do it on this one. I got Dialect Drill. I do not have anything that's showing me Drill. Unless you're wanting board drilling limited, and if that's the one you want, it's 232. I like it long. I stay long with it at 240. I think you can go bangers on it all day long. So if that's what you're looking for, is it RGLD Royal Gold? Not terrible. In fact, I like it. I've done it before. I've got a line here. I think I did this back in, looks like September. So here you go. Yeah. So it's above just today, got above the 200 day, which now sits about 108. You're 109. I've got a line here at 110. I'm not kidding you. I got a line at 110 that says that's where I'd go long. So you probably back it down to 108. So you're right on the cusp. I'd like to see 110. I'd like to see 2 days of follow through, and then that may be one you could smash a heck of a lot right there. I mean, it ripped on Friday. I can't even tell. So it went from what? It went from 101 to 108. Damn, like an 8% move, and that's big for that stock. Again, a lot of commodity stocks are working too, right? A lot of them are, right? Today, not so much. Coffee was killing it last week. So, all right, guys. With that being said, I'm going to drop off. I'm going too long. I've got things to do. Got to go pick up the kid. My wife's gone, so I got a little bit extra stuff to do. So, look, I jump on here between 2 and 2:30 live. I go live every day. If you want to talk geopolitical, if you want to talk crypto, if you want to talk TA, whatever it is, I'm down for it. Please give me a follow. Again, I'm on here at 2 to 2:30 is when I start, right? And that is Central Time, right? But if you would follow me on YouTube, and about 3-4 times a week, I go deep into crypto and what is moving crypto, what cryptos are moving, where the whales are moving to, where the money flows are. That's big. So I go far past just TA in crypto, but that's on. I do more of that on TikTok. I've got about 7,000 followers there have been doing it. I don't know, maybe a year, but I really hadn't been promoting that one. So TikTok, it just kind of, I don't know. I just got big really quick. So, but whatever, man. What's the last question? Do you trade? No, I do not trade daily at all. You're lucky if I swing trade. Now I do calls though. So I like in the money calls. If you're looking for chaos, I would do well out of the money calls. Well out of the money puts. Like that's the chaos trade, right? So I don't see us going there. Do I think we still go down? Yes. We have. Do I think that we bottomed yet? No, I do not. So I think that March, whatever that freaking print comes in, if it's March 10th or March 13th, that might be the bottom, right? And then the Fed, the FOMC meets like the day after or 3 days after. I'm not sure, and they'll have public comments, and that's where they'll probably raise rates. And at that point, I think that we might, to me, probably find a bottom there. But that's going to be those couple of days are going to be very, very tough. So there are days you just don't want to trade. That might be one of the days, right? Now, if you want to put in puts, go for it, right? It's probably one of the, I'm not going to say easier days, because if they went 25 bips, I would bet the market might explode. But with the 50 bips, it's going to get hit. We all think it's priced in. I don't think it's priced in. I really don't yet. So, hence we have days like this that just meandered around. What did we finish at? We finished half a point down on Dow. NASDAQ almost finished unchanged. And then S&P almost unchanged as well. So again, remember in the S&P, the key level is 4,500, period, right? QQQ, the key level is 355. And what I'll leave you with in SPY, the key level is, I forget what it was. It was 430 is a key level in SPY. With that being said, guys, I appreciate you guys being here. Please give me a follow. I have no sponsorships. I don't, in fact, I don't really make any money off of this at all. And I certainly don't make any. So I just do it actually for fun. And I like to see what you guys are into and what you guys are asking about, because that's how I found Catgirl, Hero. That's how I found Titano. That's how I found one of the nodes too. So, but anyway, with that being said, guys, watch your six, go hard and paint. We'll see you next time. I appreciate you guys. Please give me a follow, and Maddox out. We'll see you. Peace.